In September 2025, BTS's Jungkook once again reminded the world of his unmatched global influence. A simple silver bracelet, worn casually during a recent public appearance, has sparked a wildfire of conversations across social media platforms. What appeared to be a minor fashion detail quickly transformed into an international talking point, proving that when it comes to Jungkook, no gesture is ever too small to capture the world's attention. The phenomenon began when high-resolution photographs of Jungkook circulated online. Eagle-eyed fans immediately spotted the accessory around his wrist, zooming in and sharing screenshots with fellow ARMY. Within minutes, debates erupted. Was the bracelet a luxury brand piece, or was it something more personal? The curiosity snowballed, igniting one of the biggest online trends of the month. By the end of the day, X, formerly Twitter, was flooded with hashtags such as #JungkookBracelet, #GoldenStyle, and #JKTrendsetter. Millions of posts poured in from South Korea, Japan, the United States, Indonesia, and beyond. Fans analyzed every angle of the bracelet, its metallic sheen, the clasp, and whether it matched Jungkook's past fashion statements. Some even created fan art and digital edits centered solely on the accessory. The social media frenzy was mirrored on search engines. Google Trends data showed a dramatic spike in searches for Jungkook bracelet and Jungkook September fashion. Analysts noted that this surge ranked Jungkook among the top search celebrities of the month. What's striking is how quickly the mentions skyrocketed, within just hours of the photos being released. Journalists and fashion critics soon joined the discussion. Jungkook's fashion moments are never just about clothes or accessories. They are cultural phenomena, explained Lee Min-kyu, a Seoul-based fashion journalist. Even a bracelet becomes iconic because fans associate it with his identity, his story, and his artistry. That's the kind of influence only a handful of stars possess. International outlets echoed this sentiment, calling Jungkook a walking fashion brand. Beyond its appearance, fans speculated on what the bracelet symbolized. Was it a token of friendship, a family gift, or a hint tied to Jungkook's upcoming documentary, I Am Still? Some pointed to the teaser line from the film, I am still here, I am still me, and theorized that the bracelet was chosen intentionally to represent resilience and continuity in Jungkook's journey. As speculation grew louder, HYB remained quiet, offering no official explanation. This silence, far from calming the situation, only fueled the mystery. Historically, Jungkook's smallest choices have spiraled into major fan-driven campaigns, and HYB's non-intervention has often amplified the intrigue. The absence of answers left fans free to create countless theories, each one making the bracelet more legendary. Jungkook's fashion influence has long been recognized in the industry. Past instances show that items linked to him sell out within hours, from clothing to fragrances. Brands are now closely monitoring whether the bracelet will spark a new jewelry trend, particularly among Gen Z and millennial consumers who mirror his style choices. Several fashion forums predict a surge in silver bracelet sales over the coming weeks. For ARMY, the bracelet was more than just an accessory, it was a chance to feel closer to Jungkook. Fans wrote heartfelt posts about how even small details like this make them feel connected to him, especially during his ongoing military service. It's comforting to see these little glimpses of him, one fan commented. It reminds us that he's still himself, no matter where he is. The bracelet moment arrives just as anticipation for Jungkook's solo documentary, I Am Still, reaches fever pitch. The timing has led many fans to believe that nothing is coincidental. Could the bracelet be part of the documentary's visual storytelling? Could it appear on screen as a symbolic object? Until the premiere on September 18th, the speculation remains alive and growing. What began as fan chatter has now evolved into mainstream coverage. Media outlets across Asia, Europe, and the Americas have published reports on the phenomenon, highlighting Jungkook's unique power to turn the smallest detail into global news. In an era where celebrity influence is often fleeting, Jungkook continues to demonstrate staying power that transcends music, fashion, and geography. This viral bracelet episode is more than a passing trend. It is a reflection of Jungkook's enduring cultural impact. Every haircut, tattoo, outfit, and now accessory becomes a story, dissected and celebrated worldwide. His ability to captivate through such subtle gestures shows that Jungkook is not merely a K-pop idol. He is a cultural icon whose presence resonates with millions. As September continues, the world waits for Jungkook's next move. If a single bracelet can command this level of global attention, what will happen when I Am Still is finally released? Fans, fashion brands, and media alike are watching his every detail, ready to turn the ordinary into extraordinary and the personal into universal. I end the world of Jungkook. Nothing is ever just fashion. Every choice tells a story, and the world is always listening. The bracelet phenomenon has not gone unnoticed by global brands. Several jewelry houses in Paris, Milan, and Seoul are rumored to be drafting internal reports on how Jungkook's viral influence could shape consumer behavior this season. Marketing experts suggest that a sudden surge in bracelet-related campaigns might emerge as companies attempt to ride the wave of Jungkook's style moment. This is no longer about one accessory, explained Clara Martinez, a European fashion analyst. It's about how Jungkook can redirect entire market trends overnight. Interestingly, Jungkook's influence has also drawn the attention of cultural studies scholars. At Yonsei University in Seoul, a professor of media and culture described the bracelet incident as a case study in parasocial connection. According to her, fans project emotional narratives onto small details, creating a sense of intimacy with the idol. The bracelet becomes more than silver. It becomes a story, a symbol of belonging between Jungkook and his fans, she explained during a recent lecture. The viral moment also highlights a unique aspect of BTS fandom, its detective-like culture. Fans are known for connecting dots, uncovering hidden meanings, and turning subtle hints into massive theories. In this case, ARMY communities across Reddit, Weverse, and X collaborated in real time, analyzing jewelry catalogs, past Jungkook photos, and even military regulations to determine the bracelet's backstory. The collective energy created a sense of adventure, making the bracelet more than just an object, but a mystery to solve. Behind the fun and speculation lies something deeper: longing. With Jungkook still serving his military duty, every public glimpse of him feels precious to fans. The bracelet, in this sense, became a lifeline, a small reminder that Jungkook is still present in their lives. Messages on fan forums revealed emotions ranging from nostalgia to reassurance. He's far away, but this small thing makes him feel close, one fan wrote. Soon, the story leapt beyond fan communities and fashion circles. International media outlets, from Billboard to Vogue, began covering the trend, each offering their own angle. Some treated it as a quirky entertainment story, while others emphasized its implications for consumer power and celebrity branding. The bracelet became a global headline, further solidifying Jungkook's reputation as a media magnet. This isn't the first time Jungkook has sparked global attention with a personal item. Fans recall similar waves caused by his Calvin Klein campaigns, his temporary tattoo moments, and even his hairstyles. However, the bracelet incident feels unique because of its timing, just weeks before I Am Still is set to premiere. For many, it feels like a symbolic prologue, as though Jungkook is sending subtle signals ahead of his documentary's release. As the noise grows louder, Jungkook himself has remained silent. No statement, no clarification, no comment on the accessory that set the world on fire. This silence only magnifies the intrigue, creating a vacuum that fans eagerly fill with theories, hopes, and emotional interpretations. In the world of Jungkook, silence can be louder than words.